So this video has apparently been circulating around with all the Trisha stuff going on. I don't know what's going on here whatsoever, but people keep asking me to cover it. So it's like, okay, sure. You know, it's Trisha stuff. I mean, we always love to talk about Trisha Paytas. Anyway, it's called Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas lied about her online stalker, Daniel E. Carroll, with the receipts. Now, I need to be very honest and clear. When we talk about these things, we can keep in mind that Trisha seems to be an emphatic liar. Or as she would call herself, a misinformationalist. It's not a real thing, but I made it up. Because, as Dr. Drew said, she's not lying. She just gets some of the information incorrect. And that's now Trisha's new argument, is that she's never lied before, but sometimes she gets information incorrect. So Trisha's a fucking idiot. But you know, we're not here to jump and dogpile on Trisha. Let's see if this has any validity to it. I don't really know. Let's actually start the video.
Hi guys, welcome back to my diabolical channel. So I received this comment on my channel by the user called DG.
Oh yeah, this person's name is Dylan Coleman, so...
Thought I'd read this to you now. I really hope this comment gets seen. For a very long time, Trisha used a mentally handicapped man as a scapegoat when she got caught in a controversy. His name is Daniel Carroll. She and her stance caused him immense distress and would tell him that his mother probably wished she had aborted him and would call him...
Wow.
A few years ago, this issue was being brought to light in the comment section.
Call him the R word.
So she blocked the ability to write his name and tried to take down a video that showed proof of her lies and contradictions. Please bring this to light. She dragged that man through the mud and caused him tremendous emotional distress. She would say her stalker was after her when she would get in hot water. A good example of her using him as a scapegoat was when she made the Trump video that she ended up deleting. The surprise stalker suddenly came back when she was in hot water for that video. He still hasn't gotten justice for what she'd done to him after years of using him for her own game.
So she would do something bad, and then she would say that she had a stalker, and like blame it on. Wow, that doesn't sound like Trisha at all. I'm gonna look it up. Oh yeah, you have to keep them case sensitive. Sorry, V equals JH. Alright, so this is apparently the core video. The original video is Trisha bullies autistic man with receipts. Oh, wait. So do we need to watch this 19-minute video? Or do we just watch this video?
Whatever.
What do we need to watch this for?
To be known. She can't keep getting away with these things. So obviously after I read that comment, I was like really intrigued about what this person was talking about because I have heard about this story.
Okay, well I guess we'll watch this one first. This is called Trisha Paytas bullies an autistic man with receipts.
Genuinely scared of this person. And since cops can do very little about online internet stalking,
fan writing her.
My friends know. And I know they're...
Well, you gotta give Trisha a break. Like, you know, she's saying... So what's being said here is that she thinks she has a stalker. What's really happening is somebody with apparently autism is like a fan of hers. And you have to understand, Trisha, you have to give Trisha the benefit of the doubt because Trisha doesn't understand mental health issues at all because she's never had one and doesn't have one. So how could she possibly empathize with somebody with a mental health issue?
There are people online who know because this has been going on for years, for I don't know how many years. I watched a video he made. He said 5.5 years that we were friends. I've never met this guy.
So sweet. DC is probably one of my favorite people in the world, you guys. If anybody watches me and thinks that we would be great friends, like, tweet me, Facebook me, do whatever it takes because I'm so freaking excited.
How old is she here? She looks like she's like 12. What the fuck?
That me and Daniel Carroll have become friends. Like, Daniel's like awesome. He's been like he'll never say a bad thing about me ever.
Oh, okay. So apparently he's friends with like this. Okay. Now it might be inappropriate for how old is Daniel Carroll? He seems to be like an autistic guy. Hopefully the ages are reasonable, but it doesn't seem like he hit on her. I guess we'll find out.
And like if he doesn't agree with something, like he'll like talk to me about it. Like I love that. It's so just love it. So thank you, Daniel, for having my back and telling people to shut up when they need to be told.
How cool! You're broadcasting my birthday. Happy birthday, Daniel! Happy birthday!
Only I get to give her crap for this guy yeah, I mean, Jason, Daniel, Carroll, and all the other winners, like, I want to Skype with the guys, so, like, it's definitely going to happen.
She never Skyped with them after promising? Okay. I'm not surprised.
Like I said, I want to be in a good place when I do it, you know? I don't want to be, like, in this pissy mood like I am now.
Oh, Danielle, thanks. Danielle, thank you so much for holding down the fort before I came in.
What the fuck is she wearing? Okay.
Oh, Danielle! Thank you so much I love when Danielle's my...
I never thought that her voice could get more fucking shrill. Like, honestly, holy fuck.
Intro, tell everybody hi, Mama Carroll, all the
give
nieces.
Daniel a chance. I know he'd rather... Oh, Daniel's so sweet. Daniel's so far away, though.
Okay.
He's far away. There's a lot of...
Feels like I'm watching MySpace.
Obstacles there. But he is sweet.
Glad you're having a great day, dear Trisha. I'm so on cloud nine that I won. Yes, DC, I'm super excited to Skype with you as well. Between DC...
His name is DC, I think. That's his, like, his handle.
Jason, Lamb, and I think Hank. Well, Hank doesn't really tweet me that much, but those three are ones that definitely have stood out.
The thing in the world I wanted to do was make that video because...
Wow, she went from, like, a normal person to a fucking alien in one video. How did that happen? What the fuck? Sorry, Trish, I don't mean to be rude.
Are ones that definitely have stood out.
The thing in the world I wanted to do was...
I don't mean to be rude, but Trisha...
Oh my God! You so ugly, you look like an extraterrestrial from the Milky Way galaxy. God motherfucking damn.
I'm sorry. It's just a funny audio.
Was make that video because, swear to God, these people scare me more than anything, and pissing them off this much is 10 times scarier, but I did not end up getting a roommate. I already have a security. I just don't know what else to do but live in fear, I guess. At this point, I have no choice but to hire a personal security and also a personal assistant, so I have people with me at all times.
A poor autistic guy from Kentucky with no vehicle is going to come and to Buggy, California to attack me. It seems implausible. I'd like to see more, though. Like, what's the foundation for this argument?
Because I don't feel safe at all. Clearly see, I have not responded to this guy in years.
I gotta take a look at those. Give me 1 second.
Safe at all. Clear.
Well, please, it's hard to read, but I have to try to read this. So, please let me. You did not take the car off this lot yet. I'm here for you if you want to talk. I'm here if you need to talk. Okay. February, March.
Clearly see,
Oh, hold on, you're going too fast.
So I have people with me at all times because I don't feel safe at all. Clearly
I'm just gonna play this on like super slow speed. I know this is gonna be annoying.
see.
Oh, Jesus goddamn Christ! I just want to like read some of these. This is, you know. Let's see. I can't really read this. I'm sorry if I'm annoying you with this, but no, I came without you. I came something you, and I don't know what this is saying. I really just can't read what it's saying. Trisha, please don't cry for this something, no matter what you think you did, you blah, 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 blah. This is somebody who's like, okay, I want to be there for you. Please don't hurt yourself like this. What is she saying that he's responding with? Don't kill yourself or don't hurt yourself like this. Please just chill. Just want to help. I just want to be there for you. Okay. Coming up. Okay, sorry. I just needed to look at that. So far, what it seems like is Trisha did like live streams, and she would do live streams, and one of the people that would pop in there would be like an autistic guy. And he would be too much, and he seems to be responding to content that she put out there. He's a little too much, but like this isn't stalking so far. This is what some autistic people do. That's it. sometimes they don't really take social cues, and sometimes they go what you as a person would consider too far. But he seems fine. I just, what you do is you could just ignore the person. All they're saying is, can I help you, or blah, blah, blah. Like, I just don't understand.
Security and also personal assistant, so I have people with me at all times because I don't feel safe at all. I clearly see I have not responded to this guy in years. Never gave the impression that we were in a relationship.
Made a new video about what's going on and try to clear up a few things on my feelings. Wait, no, that was important. Hold on.
Never gave the impression that we were in a relationship.
Something, I don't know what it's saying. I don't know what it's saying.
I have this exact email transcript of someone.
Morning, beautiful. How are you? Good morning, beautiful. How are you? I'm here if you need to talk to me. You might get an email transcript from somebody who says is proof I am crazy obsessed stalker. If you want me, I can provide you unedited screenshots. If you
back
want.
In 2015. You can see there's thousands of more messages since before 2014, but he says we've been talking as friends for this long.
Well, it seems like you were responding in the chat, so maybe this is his way of talking to you. I don't really know.
Never responded or encouraged.
It's still weird, but with the context that he has autism, it's like not that weird, honestly. I mean, I understand that we have a better understanding of mental health now, but still, to say that he's a fucking stalker.
This behavior over all these years. Genuinely confused on this hatred and anger in this video towards me because I don't know this. I don't know him.
Maybe because you treat him like a
crap
as
I would any fan, and nothing more. And
I just don't know what did we hear
and nothing more. And
I don't know what she said in the beginning of that. These transitions are terrible.
I have to be honest, when I read all these just really, and everyone's like, well, it didn't seem threatening, the tweets. If you know the extent of this relationship, and I say that very loosely.
Well, okay, couple things. First and foremost, if the tweets weren't threatening, you need to stop. Second of all, if you called it like a relationship, and I mean that loosely, it doesn't really matter. Like, you seem to you developed a form of a relationship with this person. They seem to have gotten too attached, but like you acknowledged him for a long time.
Anonymous tipped $3.33.
I'm gonna say that's too much. It's too rude. I'll save it for after the segment. It's too mean.
I don't know the guy. I've never met him. Never talked with him on the phone. Never private messaged him.
All they want to do is mill the emptiness inside themselves by tearing down others instead of building themselves up, and that's how they remain empty with a hole in their hearts. Again, if you ever want to talk or hear me stammer as I am finally able to talk to you, Skype me. You know my name there. I hope to hear from you soon. Do you have a link to his page? I'll delete and block him. It is not cool. If someone keeps attacking you, you can report on Facebook as harassment page. I'll most certainly delete his number. People are jerks, blah, 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 blah. I have been reporting them. And thank you, Trisha. You know I have your back as in Skype. If you need to smile or want to talk to somebody and thank you, I have kind words, blah, blah, blah. They're worth a lot. I would say more than you know. Okay. I do know how much it helps. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. Okay, so it seems... So, okay, I'm just putting this together. I don't really know the times because everything is so blurry. What could have possibly happened is that he reached out to her about something and then she responded and then he got like overly attached from there on. It's possible. Again, I wouldn't blame him. Like, calling him a stalker is weird. Because here's my question. Did you ever block him? Why didn't you block him on Facebook if it was like a big deal? It's a real question, right? So, hey, this guy's a stalker and he's really weird. Look at all the messages he sends me. Okay, so why didn't you block him if it was made you so uncomfortable? And I would argue that the reason is because he probably spent time like in her chat and maybe even donated money to her. And so she didn't want to block him. She might have thought it was weird, but she didn't want to remove another follower that's consuming her content. Bit of a question. Are you going to be activity camping for now this? No, this? I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Just want to curious. Okay, so they're having like a friendly conversation, and I hope that you do. Try my damnedest to be there at Dragon Con. Hope that you do. Singing, blah, 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 blah. It's just all bullshit. It's all weird, you know, like... It's all fine. It's just a conversation. The thing is, I know we get. May I ask him where post this? See if you removed it. If you want to, here's a blog. Okay, there's a blog. Phone number is changed and the address is wrong, but my city. Okay. I want to help you. Blah blah blah. Remember, if anyone shows up, call 911. It sounds like she was pushing this narrative that somebody was like stalking her, or somebody else. It sounds like she's played the victim card for a long time, for a very long time. And so, like, he was eating it up because he probably thought that she was in some kind of a trouble. That's what these messages read to me as. Daniel Carroll. So she's... Wait, she's subscribed? Wait, there's no way this is real. Wait a minute. As somebody that is autistic, my first question would be, did she tell him to stop? If not, it's her fault. That's actually a really good point, because with people that have... I'll give her a little bit of the benefit of the doubt that back then we didn't have like a solid understanding of people with mental like health things. Now we know that like when it comes to somebody who has autism, like you want to be direct with them, say, hey, listen, I don't like this thing. And that's, you have to clearly communicate, because sometimes the nuance can get lost in interpretation. But like, if this is real, explanation about what happened Monday, and Trisha subscribed to him and says, I have no idea what he's talking about. Well, you're fucking subscribed. Her response though would be like, well, I subscribe to the people who talk shit about me. I'm assuming that this video, what happened about Monday, has to do with like her claiming he stalked him. He stalked her.
Other than like, thanks for your support, we never, and I'd always just try to be nice to him.
I'm just reading something in the chat. What does that mean? Somebody in the chat said, sure, but at the same time, we understood certain expectations of us. We weren't direct, but definitely kept at a distance. What does that mean? I'm just a little confused. What are you saying? Like, what is that in reference to in my chat? Are you Trisha? What the fuck's happening? Like, I'm just genuinely concerned. I'm genuinely curious. Like, what are those messages in reference to?
I know he has some form of, it's autism, and
okay. Wait, so, I don't know why I have this maximum. Oh, I was in it so I could read. Wait, hold on.
some form of, I think it's autism, and I really was just trying to be kind to him.
Wait, hold on. That doesn't really add up. Okay, so she was saying that this person with autism, she was just trying to be kind to. I guess I get it, but if you knew he had autism, then you okay. If you can, I'm sorry, I must have read that wrong. If you acknowledge somebody has autism, and so you're like, I was nice to them because of that, then you should know that, like, there's going to be awkward interactions. I don't understand. Like, how could you say on the one hand, I was nice to him because he had autism, and then on the other hand, go like, well, I don't know, whatever nonsensical bullshit. It just doesn't really make sense. Like, you should be able to give him the benefit of the doubt then at that point. Like, you should understand.
I really was just trying to be kind to him.
For those of you just now joining us and haven't went through my backlog, me and Trisha were friends. We met over 5 years ago on Facebook. She wasn't really big popularity-wise back then. I started to leave comments on her posts, and she started responding.
Why did they play that twice?
5 years ago, Trisha and I started talking through her Facebook posts. I started to leave responses, and she actually started responding to them. She was enjoying. She kept on saying she enjoyed my support. I made references. She got them. Thought they were funny.
This is my review of Trisha's first book, Curvy and Loving It. Self-book, a great read. Wow. And also in this video, this is is to the haters, me and Trisha's true fans are getting sick of hating, blah, 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 blah. Thank you, DC, for the wonderful review. My best advice. Okay, so she thanked him for it. Okay, I guess I have to maximize these. Just read my friend's book's tease. Not only is a review, but it's a message as well. Thank you so much for the sweet review. I'm happy you enjoyed it. Blah, 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 blah. These are positive things. First of the video, try to cheer up, blah, 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 blah. XO, she's doing kisses. Okay.
To say that she was calling up all the people that been there in her life and all that.
Okay.
She followed me, unfollowed me, posted it publicly that I was somehow threatening her and scaring her. And that she wasn't going to call any more of her fans because of me. If you...
I find that to be a very manipulative kind of a thing to say, right? So she acknowledged that he had autism, and then she's like, I'm not going to call any other fans because of this guy with autism. So to me, it just seemed more like she didn't want to call any of her fans, and she was blaming this guy with autism for it. You know, because you acknowledge that he had this particular thing that would make it difficult for him to socially interact, and that he would be a general outlier when it comes to your fans, right? So it's additionally manipulative to me to blame this guy for not wanting to interact with your fans. If your argument is that like he specifically is weird, I don't want to interact with my entire fans, though, she's definitely using him to say I don't want to talk to fans anymore, and additionally stressing him out, which I think is really fucked up. That's even more disgusting. I think it's not even more disgusting. It's just additionally disgusting. Instead of being like, yeah, I don't want to talk to fans anymore, he's like, oh yeah, I'm not going to talk to my fans because this autistic guy is bothering me. It's like, Jesus Christ, like what a fucking scumbag. You'd think that somebody who claims to have all these mental conditions, you'd think that she would be more empathetic to people with mental conditions. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Here's something. The answer is, they started fucking going at me on an all-out vicious assault, calling me a loser, calling me a pedophile, calling me a stalker, calling me a rapist, even calling me retarded.
Trisha did that? I don't doubt it.
Well, the thing is, I'm really fucking hurt by it. I fucking stood by her time and time again. Getting people who basically calling me all sorts of things for daring that I should even think about breathing the same air she does, let alone wanting to speak with her. I've had people wish my death. I've had people threaten me. I had people...
Dude, it's so terrible because when we were watching before, he had like a really bad like ratio on his video talking about this Trisha shit, which means that Trisha sent her fans to fucking destroy this guy's with autism's fucking entire life. Like, she mentally distressed him beyond, like, just so incredibly. Instead of just say, hey, you're being too much, you have to stop talking to me or something, or blocking him. She decided to send hate at him. And I find this like really, it's really interesting that she, in her bullshit apology address everything video she just made, she talked about how she feels like, oh, maybe this is just karma because I used to talk shit about other creators. Excuse me. Maybe it's karma because you bullied an autistic guy. And you use your small fan base to absolutely destroy this guy's fucking, like, I would say his life, because this is a very mentally distressing situation. It's already difficult enough to get hate online. Like, imagine you're somebody with autism. It makes it additionally worse. Like, it gets even worse. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, Trisha. What the fuck is wrong with you?
People wish death on my mom so she wouldn't have to live with a freak like, with the shame of having a freak like me for a son.
Jesus Christ. Both you and Trisha need to stop and get over bigger problems in the world. Dude, that's just fucked up. Am I upset? Yeah, what the hell have you been watching? Yeah, I'm upset. My heart broke after a minute of this. At the end, I just feel ashamed for believing one side so blindly. Same, Trisha knows what she's doing. Good, the people who are against her. I feel so bad for you. I hope you're doing much better today and even better tomorrow. I could imagine dealing with all the hate and threats. You seem very strong and have had to deal with much already with doing it his way. I'm happy that he got positive support. What happened to the Trump video? I must have missed one. I don't even watch Trisha, but don't you think that you are hate speech in your opinions, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what the rest of that is. What is this on? I guess this is on his video. Okay. I like this dude. LOL. Very cool. Poor guy, she wants to distract from her Trump video. Oh, so she made a Trump video? How long ago was this? I'm so confused, regardless of it's on or not. Oh, she was using him as a stalker. Like, he's like, oh, I'm being stalked as a... Her losing subscribers by the thousands due to the Trump video is why she threw this man under the bus. Really? How old was this Trump video? Like, how old were these videos? I'm a little confused. Not because she was scared, but because she wanted drama to bring subscribers back. What did she say about Trump?